REED-BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred G. Sanford of the Fistic Arts. So this Saturday, November 2nd, we got Canelo versus Kovalev, man. We got a biggin'. As we say in Texas, that's a biggin'. Big fight, man. Big fight from the MGM Grand in Lost Wages, Nevada. So if boxing is a drink, then make no mistake, Saul Canelo Alvarez, he is the straw stirring that drink. Canelo Alvarez, he's boxing's biggest name, the most important fighter in the game. As I do with every fight week, I'm scouring the internet, looking for countdown shows. In this case, it's 40 days on DAZN. Reading articles, watching old fight footage, just looking for interviews, anything I can to refamiliarize myself with the fighters involved and just see what's going on. 40 days, it's featuring DJ Khaled, Draymond Green, Gabriel Iglesias, and Maverick Carter, who's better known as LeBron James's bestie. They're all giving their takes on the fight and the fighters and the mentality and all of that shit. Maverick, along with LeBron, they're the executive producers of this particular sequence of 40 Days episodes. I don't know if they do all of the 40 Days on DAZN, but I do know for a fact they did Canelo versus Daniel Jacobs, and they're doing Canelo versus Kovalev. But speaking of articles, I'm minding my own business, looking at the internet, and I see a quote attributed to Canelo Alvarez. You can see there's no loyalty in him. That's Canelo in regards to his promoter, the one and only Oscar De La Hoya, he of GoldenBoyPromotions. That's what Canelo had to say. Now, there's been rumors of tension building between the two. Canelo blamed De La Hoya for the IBF stripping him of his middleweight title. Canelo said he was completely unaware of the deadline the IBF instituted, and he had no clue Deteriorating was his mandatory challenger, which leads me to believe he was down with fighting him had he just known. He says he didn't know, though. Apparently, De La Hoya promised DAZN they'd get a trilogy fight with Triple G in 2020. Not that Canelo minds that. I think he doesn't like his own moves being orchestrated and all but signed for without any conversation, with him involved. I think that's where the issue is. I don't think he would mind fighting Triple G. In fact, after Triple G looked the way he looked against Deteriorating, I think Canelo would stop Triple G in the third fight. Per Canelo, he says the relationship with De La Hoya has been deteriorating for the last 2 years now. On the topic of no loyalty, Canelo went there. He referenced all the trainers De La Hoya's had in his career. Robert Alcazar, Gil Clancy, Floyd Sr., Manny Stewart, Nacho Beristain, Freddie Roach. Like, he's had a laundry list. He was changing trainers like underwear at one point. He just lose a fight, not look good in his fight, next. It was like a revolving door. That's a fair take. Apparently, De La Hoya, he gave Ryan Garcia some pointers, like a training tip. Unfortunately, he did it on Ryan Garcia's Instagram page so everyone could see it. And along with his advice, I think he said, when you duck under, man, make sure you keep your eyes on the target and tell your trainer that. That, of course, rubbed Garcia's trainer, also the trainer of Canelo Alvarez, Eddie Reynoso, the wrong fucking way. So even the trainers are against De La on this one now. He took it personal, to the point now that Canelo Promotions, they signed a fighter who's trained by Reynoso, and instead of even giving De La Hoya a chance to promote this young man, they signed him with Eddie Hearn instead. None of this will impact the fight, I don't think. I do find it interesting. Now, in terms of a potential breakup, hell, Canelo was just, I think Kovalev will be the 4th fight of an 11-fight deal that he signed with DAZN. I'm sure De La Hoya is inked for that same length of time with Canelo, so I don't foresee them breaking up anytime soon. But they appear to be splintering, man. We don't know. I've always thought De La Hoya did a good job with him personally. Unlike some promoters like Floyd, who seems to steal the limelight of his fighters, De La Hoya kind of stands back. And in the case of Canelo, I think De La Hoya is only as vocal as he is because Canelo doesn't necessarily speak English in front of large audiences. Maybe he's not comfortable doing that or just doesn't want to do that. Either way, I think if he spoke English publicly, De La Hoya would be even less of a voice in his affairs, just in terms of publicly anyway. I don't know. We'll see. It won't impact the fight, but it was definitely an interesting footnote. I'll give a prediction video. I'll drop one of those before the fight, for sure. REED-BBS, BBS, Blackbird Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies, Televisión, Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When it's all said and done, there is nothing left, nothing left to say or do.